Hi, everybody. Welcome back to another Tarot Tea Time. How is everybody doing? I hope you guys are all having a great weekend. And if you guys are in the US, hopefully you have tomorrow off. Exciting. Okay, so how is everybody? Oh my gosh, I'm just going to wait for everybody to kind of get in here. I'm going to have a little sip of my tarot tea in my little In the Cards and Stars mug. Ooh. Okay, we've got some good stories tonight, you guys. Of course, it's gotten a little bit wild out there in celeb world. And our first story is actually kind of like sweet, heartwarming. We're going to start off on a positivity note. Please do Nicola and Luke update. Yes, I will. Hi, Court's amazing. Absolutely, I will. That is on my list. I have a couple of recommendations. So let's make sure that we get that. Sorry, I'm a little disorganized here. You can tell the holiday vibes have hit. I've just been frolicking around all day. Got to get myself together. Hey, Sage Moon. Oh my gosh. Hey, Claire. How's it going? How are you guys? How's everybody's weekend been? Morning. All right. Claire Cardi up early. Claire, what are you making today? Hi, Babalu. Oh my gosh. Yay. Everybody's coming on through. Hey, Liz. How's it going? Oh my God. YouTube actually notified you on time, Liz. Thank goodness. Oh, finally. It's wild. Hey, Penny, how's it going? Oh my gosh. Okay, good. We're all showing up, all coming through. I'm excited. It's good to see you guys. How's everybody's weekend been? Hopefully restful, hopefully lots of fun. I went on a cleaning frenzy, you guys. Virgo season has me in cleaning and organizing mode. Sage, Claire, do you guys get that way too? Like, does Virgo season also turn on your Virgo sun energy, make you try to organize everything? I'm feeling good though. Okay. So we're going to start with some positivity. This is kind of like some cute, fun, light little news. So Travis Kelce, I think we've kind of talked about this a little bit before on the channel, but he is actually starting his acting career. He has talked about how publicly, he has said that after he gets done with football, once he eventually retires, he would like to focus on his hosting, which they just signed, I think, like $100 million deal for their podcast. Can you imagine? Oh my gosh, good for them. Hosting and then also acting. So there's a story that has come out about Travis Kelce and an upcoming acting gig that I want us to pull a couple cards on just to see like what he's going to be like as an actor. What does Taylor think about it? Just a little something light and fun. So here is the tea on Travis's acting career so far. FX has set a fall premiere date for Ryan Murphy's new horror drama series, Grotesquerie. Oh my God, you guys, what am I doing? I need my slideshow here. I'm telling you, sorry guys, bear with me. I had a little too much relaxation today, I think. There we go. All right, here we are. So Travis Kelce, his acting career, and then Grotesquerie. Look how creepy that is. Ugh, that's the kind of just like the cover art. So it looks like it's going to be some sort of horror type of film. Oh yeah, horror drama. There we go. The 10 episode first season will launch on Wednesday, September 25th at 10 p.m. Eastern Pacific time and stream the next day on Hulu. It will be coming soon to Disney Plus and internationally. So September 25th, you guys, that's when he's doing like his big reveal of his acting career. We'll see his acting chops. His character has not yet been revealed. So we don't know what kind of character he's going to play. But Niecy Nash is in this, Courtney B. Vance, Leslie Manville, Michaela Diamond. So a lot of big names. This is going to obviously be a huge production. And, I think it's a good debut. So I looked at his numerology because I was curious to see what type of year he's in right now. You know how I love to look at the numerology. And he's actually in a 5 personal year. And for all of us, you guys, September, because September is a 9, it's the 9th month of the year. Whenever you add it to your personal year, all it does is amplify the energy. So if you're in an 8 personal year, it's an 8 personal month. If you're in, for like Travis, a 5 personal year, this is a 5 personal month. So the energy of the year peaks during September. So this is really, I think, a turning point for him. I think he's going to love it. Just my prediction before we pull cards. I think he's going to love it. The 5 energy is also, resonating with his birthday and his personality because he was born on the 5th. So this is actually kind of like a golden year for him. And if we look at all the things he's doing, having the love of his life by his side, getting into acting, signing a $100 million deal for his fun podcast with his brother, we can see that this is the trend that his life is going in, and it's in alignment with his personality. It's just like a little fun fact. So just so you guys know, this month is going to help the energy peak, and I'm just going to manifest. We're going to experience the positive side of our personal year number. So, okay, where are my cards? Here we go. So let's see. Okay, what are you guys saying? Let me catch up with y'all. Okay. Claire says it's Monday, hectic day, but plenty of time for this. Nice. Cleaned all weekend. I'm telling you guys, the Virgos are cleaning right now. I'm happy for you, Claire. That's awesome. Sabrina, Shawn, Camila. Oh, yes, we'll get into it. Deep cleaning starts tomorrow. Sage says, you guys, that is hilarious. And for all of my non-Virgo sun friends, if you do channel your inner Virgo this season, just know it's going to help you. You're going to get that motivation going. So just a good time to do a deep clean, good time to organize. We're going to talk about that for the members with the new moon tomorrow. So stay tuned for that, you guys. But okay, Travis Kelce, how is he going to do as an actor? Let's just see. Allegedly for entertainment purposes only. Ooh, I like this. Best Friend of the Year award, 6 of Wands. He's holding a little trophy. I think he's going to love it. I think he's going to love it. This is totally going to resonate with him. It's also a little clue that this is happening during a 5-month and a 5-year, born on October 5th. The numerology of it is just saying this is going to be super exciting for him. It might be, the next chapter that he really loves. That's cool to go from strength to strength, from like accomplishing one dream, playing football, and then accomplishing another. It's pretty fun. Good for him. Let's see what else. Oh, does Shawn still love Camila? You know he probably does. Guys, that is wild. Have y'all been keeping up with the Camila Shawn tea? I've done some deep dives on just researching for my tarot tea video, and it's crazy. Okay, what else? Let's see. What else? What does Taylor think about Travis's acting career so far? What does Taylor think? Allegedly for entertainment purposes. Oh, okay. Knight of Wands in reverse. Interesting. Let's get a clarifier there. This was supposed to be the light and fun positivity. Dang it. Always a little bit of drama. Okay, let's clarify that Knight of Wands in reverse. There's some sort of something going on here with Taylor's opinion. Oh, the Hermit. Oh, no. Okay. This makes sense, though, because Taylor's last relationship was with Joe Alwyn, who is an actor. And that was pretty traumatizing for her. She spent a lot of time alone, the Hermit card. She was kind of squirreled away with Joe because it was really his personality, right? It seems like as much as he, loves being an actor, he didn't really like the spotlight. He felt uncomfortable with the fame. And he was happier just kind of being, having just the two of them. But also, I think that there were times when Taylor was with Joe that she spent time alone, like when he was on set. I think she felt isolated sometimes. Like she was always sort of waiting around for him. So I think there's a fear here. Knight of Wands reversed with the Hermit card. There's a fear. I'm not saying this is going to happen, but there's a fear that he may end up not being as interested in her. And again, fears are irrational, right? We all have them. We all have these little, those little voices where you're like, you have to try to stay balanced. But it's just an anxiety thing, I think. And she's afraid that he might stop pursuing her as much. Like when he focuses on his acting, it could take him in different directions. She may end up being alone more often, the Hermit card, or, maybe meeting someone on set. I just think that acting can be that type of job. I mean, look at Nicola Coughlan and Luke Newton, I think it brings her some reservations. She just is a little bit anxious about it. Okay. Liz says, Joe is a terrible actor. Call me bad vibes, Brit. We will not call you bad vibes, Liz. But seriously, he carries himself like he's a better actor than what he is. Okay, Liz T. All right. Liz, you're good vibes. And I think that, your take is rooted in stuff that you've seen. Hey, Michaela, how's it going? Oh, no, you're just on time. You don't worry about it. What have I missed about Tavis? Not much. We're just basically getting that he's going to do really well in acting. He has an upcoming, his first gig is coming out later in September. We can stream it on Hulu. And Taylor's a little bit worried. She just feels a little bit anxious that some cycles could be repeated. She's been with an actor before and it was pretty stressful. All right, that's in a nutshell. Okay, anything else about Travis and, how he's going to handle some of those fears in his relationship with Taylor, allegedly for entertainment purposes? How will he handle some of those fears that she may have? Three of Wands, making plans for the future. Okay. Let's get a clarifier there. Interesting. Making plans for the future. Does that mean what I think it means? Clarifier there. The Tower card. What? Okay, hold on. I need one more clarifier. You guys, what the heck? Ace of Swords. Okay. This is a little wild. All right, but essentially, he's going to talk to her about planning something that is really big. This would be a big change. Now, usually I would want to say it's like a marriage or something if it's like a huge change, but this is the Tower. We're not getting Four of Wands. We're not getting 10 of Cups. So, I don't know. I mean, guys, this is a little bit weird to be honest. Planning for the future, but there might be a disruption to that plan. And there's this Ace of Swords, which is a victory. So ultimately, it's going to work out for them. But I think that there's some sort of change that has to happen in the Tower moment. And it might be a little bit of an uncomfortable change. Huh. Let's get a clarifier on what that change would be for them to have victory together. Ooh, Claire says, what about George Clooney and his wife? The marriage is meant to be on the rocks. Are you serious? Or Brad Pitt and his new 34-year-old girlfriend. I'm sure it's true love. LOL, Claire. I'm sure. I'm sure it is, Claire. I agree. Oh my God. Yes, we'll look into that. Hilarious. Sage says, LOL, Tay Tay is always a wild card. For sure. It's giving control issues a bit. Yeah, I think you're right. She has a larger than life career, so Trav should be able to have that too. Agreed. I don't know. I'm not the biggest fan of T Swift LMAO. Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, Sage Moon. Again, you have your reasons. I could see how, I can I see where you're coming from. I'll just say that. I definitely see where you're coming from, Sage Moon. So Zaylor isn't dead, is what you're saying, Britt. Oh God. What is Zaylor? There's always a chance. So you're saying there's a chance. Okay. Anything else about this Tower moment? Something that could change the nature of their relationship. Allegedly. Four of Swords healing. Okay. Sage Moon, you know how you just said that there could be control issues? Well, I'm getting they might go to like therapy together. Okay. And if they do, I think that would be amazing. I think that, going to therapy before you have a major problem or a major breakdown in a relationship is amazing because so many people are not taught. Like we don't learn how to communicate. We just kind of come with our skills that we sort of, whatever we kind of learned in childhood and in our past relationships, and we kind of figured out ourselves. But I think it's great to be proactive and to try to figure out how to heal together. So I think that they are going to plan to maybe like make a big change in the structure and the nature of their relationship, their communication. And swords are also communication and the way that we think. And so I think they're going to have a victory, but they're going to work on things together. This is very mature. I actually love this. Okay, really good. Instead of like burying things or letting things kind of spiral, I think they're going to do some therapy. Like, okay, I love it. Happy to see it. So maybe Sage Moon, maybe she kind of knows she has some of those issues too. And allegedly, for entertainment purposes, maybe they're going to work on them, which I think would be really nice. So that is Taylor and Travis. That went a different direction than I expected. Holy smokes. But that's life, right? Okay. So that was that. I'm loving the request that you guys have. Oh my God. Especially this George Clooney thing. I had not heard that. But to me, it seems like, Amal Clooney and George Clooney were just like, they're just like the most perfect. I don't know. They have that image that they project of just like this perfect couple, not in the spotlight too much, very genuine. So we'll definitely look into that, Claire. Okay. Next story. We got a few to get through today. All right. Here we go. The love triangle. The love triangle that we have all been curious about. So apparently at the VMAs, these three are all scheduled to perform. This is going to be wild. So I'm doing that deep dive tarot tea that I still need to film. I attempted it the other day, and oh my God, long story short, our dog Archer, he ended up having a little accident while he was at his like daycare thing. He got bit, and it was just so sad, like broke my heart. And I didn't have it in me. I had to take off my clip bangs. We went and picked him up, took him to the vet. He's fine, but I was just like, I don't have it in me. I don't have the heart. So anyway, feeling good, feeling happy and good now. But yeah, this is crazy. I have all this stuff to share with you guys about their birth charts. I'm going to refrain from getting too deep because that's going to be a really fun video. But I definitely have to pull a card for this because I just can't imagine them being all in the same place after listening to the album. It's like there definitely was some stuff that went on between these three. I mean, if you guys haven't really heard about it, just in a nutshell, basically, Sabrina dated Shawn Mendes allegedly very briefly for like maybe like 2 months ish. And this was right after he had broken up with Camila. He was still hurt. He was still kind of healing. I don't think that he was really ready to be serious. And I think that Sabrina really was into him. I think they had a good connection. And then it turns out she kind of found out that he was with Camila again when she saw it in the press, just like how everybody else did when they were making out at Coachella. And that was in 2020. That was in 2023. So she just kind of found out that everybody else, she was blindsided. And then it just seems like the whole time there was this energy of Shawn kind of being a wand boy, if you know, you know, and going between the two of them and trying to figure out what he wants. So the fact that the three of them are gonna be in the same place. Oh, yeah, and then Jenna Ortega in the Taste video supposedly is supposed to be like Camila. And if you guys have seen that music video, you know it's a little wild. So it's gonna be interesting for the three of them to be in the same place, all performing. Oh my God. So I want to pull a card for each of them just to see how do they feel about this upcoming performance? How do they feel about being in the same place? Are they like nervous? Are they going to switch up their performance at all? Like is anything interesting going to happen? Let's just see. Let's see. So first let's pull a card for Shawn because can you imagine being kind of the center of all the drama? Like I mean, it's really, he's the common denominator here. I think he should be the most nervous of all. So the ladies really have nothing, to worry about. But Shawn, it's like, oh my God. So how does Shawn feel about this upcoming VMAs? Allegedly. Sage says the Sabrina Shawn Camila thing is hilarious to me. I'm so here for Sabrina not giving an F and exposing Shawn's F boy ways while her career is taking off. I love that too. I mean, nothing is better than when you're like winning, when someone has diminished you and then you're winning. I agree. I was thinking the same thing. I was like, oh my God, how must Shawn have felt like when Espresso came out, when Please, Please, Please was such a hit, like doing well is the best revenge for sure. Penny says, oh my gosh, I'm going to see Sabrina in October. Penny, oh my God, that's going to be so good. I really want to go see one of her shows. Penny, oh my, you have to tell us everything. You have to tell us everything. That sounds so fun. Aw, Claire sending hugs to Archer. Thank you so much, Claire. Oh, you're so sweet. Yeah, he's my little baby. And it just, obviously, I panicked when I got that phone call. And then, like, next couple days, I was just like babying him and Thank you, Claire. You're so sweet. We love him. He's doing well, though. Okay. How does Shawn feel? How does Shawn feel? Allegedly for entertainment purposes. Okay. Two of Cups. Well, one of them he is definitely still in love with. He thinks that one of them is his soulmate. And I'm not going to jump the gun and say who, because Shawn strikes me as the kind of person who I think he's still figuring himself out. Oh my God, you guys, I'm trying not to like spill because I've done a deep dive on his birth chart and then also the birth chart of like this newer influencer woman that he supposedly dated or dating now. Like he's very complicated. And there's a thing about him and Taurus women. Okay. Just stay tuned, please. I am freaking out about it. But there's a thing with him and Taurus women. It's like he just is drawn to them like a moth to a flame. And I feel like he is in, he's thinking about love. Who is this? Who is this? I don't even wanna guess. Oh my god. Sean's kind of a tortured soul too. I don't think he's a wand boy really just for the sake of being a wand boy. I think he actually, like, falls hard for people, and then he'll, like, fall out of love and in love with somebody else, and then he'll fall back in love with the person that he left. It's, like it's very confusing. It's very I believe Pisces South node, or no, is he Pisces North node? I don't know. It's very much giving Pisces energy, though. And nothing wrong with that. It's just Neptune ruled, so there can be some confusion, some dreaminess. Okay, clarifier on who is this that he's thinking of in a romantic way? Oh my god. Okay. Well, I'm like having trouble connecting. Okay. That feels right. Oh, Seven of Swords in reverse. Someone who has betrayed him. Could be Sabrina. Oh my god. Let's pull another one. Is it Sabrina? Don't tell me that he like realized like, that she cared about him or something, and he, like, didn't think she did. Like, he's so complicated, and honestly, sending him love, but gosh, he's complicated. Oh, that flew out. Thank goodness. We needed something to fly on through. 8 of Pentacles. 8 of Pentacles, hard work. 8 is the energy of financial abundance, someone who's really working hard. Is this Camila? Oh my god. Or is this Sabrina? Okay, Camila or Sabrina? Come on. Come on, Tarot T. Spill it. Not the 8 of Swords. He's in a prison of his own mind again. You guys, I'm telling you, he's an overthinker, okay? And listen, totally can identify with that. But we have this 8 of Swords with the 8 of Pentacles. There's something about him feeling trapped by this obligation to perform. I don't know if he really when he signed on to do this VMA's performance, I don't know that he really was thinking about how, Sabrina and Camila are going to be here. This probably happened a long time ago where he agreed to do this, probably before, Sabrina's different songs came out that had anything to do with Shawn. I don't think he really thought she was that into him. I think he knew that he kind of hurt her feelings, but I don't think he realized just how much, she had a huge crush on him. There's a little bit of insecurity that I get with him too. Like he's very vulnerable, which is sweet. I don't think he's an egomaniac by any stretch. I think he's actually very sensitive, but I think he's confusing in love and confused as well. So this is him feeling trapped by this obligation to show up, this work obligation. So this is not about the woman. This is about how he's feeling trapped. Makes sense? I'm having a hard time connecting to the woman. Don't tell me it's because he doesn't know yet either. Oh my god, you guys. Does Shawn know who he's interested in? I mean, he has some romantic feelings. Is it both? Like what's going on? Let's get a clarifier. How he's feeling now, allegedly for entertainment purposes. Hey, Al, Camila is a Taurus rising. There you go. I'm telling you, it's the Taurus energy. Penny votes Camila. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think he's into? Because I don't even think he knows. Let's see. What are you guys saying too? I want to get a little sip of y'all's tea. Michaela says, I saw Sabrina live before she started opening for Taylor for $35 and best concert ever. Oh my God, I love that, Michaela. That's so cool. You're like one of the first ones on the ground. That's awesome. Let's see. Sage Moon says, Babalu. Oh my gosh, same. It was the best moment. I wonder if she's alluding to them collabing or performing together with that scene. Wouldn't that be amazing? I would love that. And that would be such an empowering way to turn it around. You know what I mean? Like, it's like then you partner with the girl that back in the past, it was always like the other woman, and now it's like the women uniting. I love that. That's such a good like way to turn things around. I hope so, Sage. I really hope so. Because there's also been pictures of Camila with Sabrina, like, in the past few months. Like, they seem like they're just, doing just fine. Shawn should be scared. They're gonna team up. Michaela says he listened to Short and Sweet and said, "Damn, I should have stayed." T, Michaela, T. Penny votes Camila. Babalu says, "Yes, Sage. I wish they would perform together. It would send a powerful message. That would be so good. Oh my God. What if they sang Taste together? That would make everybody lose their minds. And Sabrina is the kind of performer that I think enjoys the shock factor. Oh my God, could that happen? You guys, is that y'all's intuition like feeling it? Oh my God, are Camila and Sabrina going to perform Taste together? You guys remember when Britney Spears and Madonna like made out at the VMAs? I think it was the VMAs. That was and it, like, sent just ripples across the country. Everybody was like, "Oh my gosh, can't believe that happened." This would be, like, that type of moment for, like, our generation or for, like, this era of time. Like, everybody would be like, "I can't believe they did that." So, let's see. I hope they do. That would be amazing. Let's see. Okay. Are Camila and Sabrina possibly going to share the stage and sing together? Queen of Pentacles. This is I would say this is a yes card. You guys, are we calling it? This is a yes card. And also queens. So basically the two of them, how they're both empowered, strong women. I love this. This is so true. And this is definitely like, two queens supporting each other, two women supporting each other's careers, getting money, being successful, boosting each other up, feeling secure with who they are. I love this. You guys, I would say we're gonna have to reconvene after the VMAs, but I think so. I think they are going to perform a song together. I will freak out. Oh my god, now I have to watch the VMAs. I was like, I'll read about it later, but now I'll be tuning in because it's like, okay, that's exciting. All right, well, you heard it here first, guys. Let's see. Sage says, "Where there is Shawn, there's a wand boy on the loose." Oh my god, like beware of wand boy. We need a sign that says beware of wand boy. That's hilarious, Sage Moon. Where there is Shawn, there's a wand boy on the loose. 100%. Is Taylor still friends with Camila? Michaela wants to know. Let's see. Let's pull a card. Is Taylor still friends with Camila? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes, of course. Are they friends? Knight of Cups. Yes, they are friends. This is bringing someone something. I wonder why we have the bringing. Someone's bringing someone something. Let's get a clarifier on that, on their friendship energy. How about we pull a card for each so we can kind of see how they interact? So, one card for how Camila acts or interacts with Taylor. What is the energy she brings to their friendship? Two of Pentacles, balance. Okay, cool. Oh, you know what else? If in fact Taylor is a Scorpio rising, Camila as a Taurus rising would be her counterbalance. A lot of the time we get along really well with people who have, those opposite zodiac sign placements from us because we balance each other out. So this is like, perspective, balance. Um, it feels supportive, it feels comforting, like things just feel really smooth between the two of them. I like that. That's awesome. Okay, cool. What about how like, what does Taylor bring it to Camila allegedly in their friendship? Let's see. What's Taylor's energy? Mm, 10 of Cups reversed. Not Taylor being, the most Scorpio rising person ever and giving her love advice. That's hilarious. Yeah, I think that Taylor definitely has told Camila, that she's kind of like when you see one of your friends going through it and you have to level with them and let them know, like, "Hey, you're worth more than this, like, you're amazing, don't let him." That's kind of what this is. So I think that she supports Camila in honoring her self-worth, even when, a relationship or a career opportunity, she may wanna kinda throw herself into that. Taylor gives her that balance by helping her to see her own value and worth, which that's a good friendship. So, I like that, okay. Very nice. Lots of queen energy around here tonight. I'm into it. Okay, let's see, what are you guys saying? Mm. Al says his new album has a song saying he'll be faking, you know what? Because she's always on his mind. Interesting. I think he was thinking about Camilla. I agree. You know that song Why? I mean, that says it all. That's like the one voice anthem. So bless him. Bless his heart. Liz says, sorry if you've done this, Brit. Have you read about how Taylor released some praise for Charlie XCX in a mag? Wait, she did? She like praised her? No, I haven't read that. I haven't read that, Liz. Brit, give us a card, Bubbaloo says. Oh my God. Okay. Let's pull a card for, I guess, how Taylor feels about Charlie XCX. I had not heard anything about what she thought about her or anything, but yeah, we'll pull a card. Why not? Allegedly for entertainment purposes only, how Taylor feels about Charlie XCX. The Hangman reverse. Okay. Well, I think that let's pull a clarifier. Hangman reverse. Interesting. Seven of Wands competition. You know what? I do remember seeing that there was something where Charlie wrote a song and she referenced Taylor or something backstage, and she kinda looked at Taylor as, like, I don't remember, like, they dated, like, Charlie dated somebody at the same time as Taylor dated somebody, and Charlie felt, like, sort of intimidated, like, in a nutshell. Interestingly enough, I feel like, I don't know about what she thinks necessarily about her career, but this is, like, a personal thing. Hanged in reverse, I think at one point Taylor didn't understand Charlie, like, I think they had some, like, interactions that were confusing for Taylor, and I do think that Charlie has been open about saying that she felt like she was, like, comparing herself to Taylor, like, this is, like, a long time ago, I think, like, years ago. And this competition card, and it's a 7 energy, 7 of wands. 7 is like spirituality. So a lot of the time when we deal with competition, it can make us, have to look at ourselves, right? We have to look at ourselves under a microscope and introspect. That's a 7 of wands. So I think that, yeah, there was inner conflict with Charlie. I think that they had some weird interactions. And I think that for a time, Taylor didn't know what to think. But now we have the hanged man reverse. So I think that Taylor now, like, understands Charlie, but I just don't know, I think they had some weird interactions, basically. It's kinda odd. And any other clarifiers here? And, when I said that, all my papers just fell to the ground. So, I don't know, guys. Make of that what you will. I think they had some I don't think it was anything major, but I think it was just kind of, like, odd. Okay. How does Taylor feel about Charlie now? Allegedly, for entertainment purposes. 9 of cups, okay. Thank goodness. She feels good about her. She's like, "We're cool." Like, I'm happy that she's happy, I'm happy that she's successful. 9 of cups is feeling secure, feeling like you are, living your life purpose, and when you're this happy and you're feeling this good, you wanna see other people succeed also. So I think she's just, like, in a good headspace, and she sees that Charlie is, like, shining and being so successful, and I think Taylor's into it. Yeah. She's like, "That's great." So Hanged Man no longer reversed, but there was some weirdness at one point. So that's the tarot tea on that, and I don't know if that clarifies what you were referring to, but I did not see that Taylor spoke about her in the press, but interesting. Hopefully that gives a little context. Okay. I'm gonna take a little sip of my tarot tea, and then we're gonna keep it moving. Oh, man. That song also says he'll always think about her till he's in his grave, Al, then we know who the love is about. I will say this, I believe that Shawn believes that. You know what I mean? But I also believe that he gets confused. And I think it's sort of like, like a squirrel. It's kind of like whoever's in front of him, whatever's going on. And that may be also a symptom of just like being young and being in Hollywood and having a lot of people around you and not knowing yourself really well yet. So I want to give him some grace, but I think that if you were dating him, it'd be a nightmare. So I don't know. That's tragic. Okay. It's always gonna be Camila. I think he is always gonna have deep feelings for her. I mean, we did get the 2 of cups there. Babalu says, "Yes, hopefully before Shawn then he hits the stage. That would be amazing." I would say it'd be great if they, like, pulled him into it, but I don't think they ever would. I think that'd be a little too crazy. Michaela says she performed great with Taylor, so I think her and Sabrina would be a no-brainer. That would be so good. I really hope so. Sage says, "Wait, did Taylor and Shawn fool around?" I don't know, Sage. Or am I not remembering correctly? Because the 3 exes uniting would be wild for him. I don't think that they ever had a romantic relationship. We can pull a card, allegedly. Penny says that's interesting. Okay, did y'all see that? They're starting to fly. I'm gonna take that one because it just Ace of Cups. Okay. Let me get a clarifier. This is the energy between Taylor and Shawn. Ace of Cups. Okay, clarifier for that. 3 of Pentacles. Whew. Okay. I was like, when the Ace of Cups came out, I was like, what? Like, what happened there? But so this is actually 3 of Pentacles is like creativity and collaboration. And Ace of Cups is like my cup runneth over with joy and, feelings of love. I think that they have a really good friendship. I don't think that there was ever anything romantic between them, but I do think that they have, you know, spoken before about their songs, their work, their songwriting. I think they've probably given each other advice, maybe even daydreamed about one day having a song that they do together. But this is like the Ace of Cups is really feeling like seen and appreciated by somebody else. So I think that they have a really positive, like really good relationship where they could just chat, talk about anything. It's like supportive. But this is just friendship, solely friendship. We have this like friendship and work and like, somebody that's in your life to help push you forward. Woo, that would have been too crazy. I'm sorry. I don't know. I would have lost it there if like they also had a thing. I feel like you guys need to date outside of your friend circle. Okay. So moving on to the next one. I know we didn't really get like a conclusion to that, but I just feel like Shawn being in the prison of his own mind, that 8 energy, like 8 of swords card, and then having the 2 of cups, it's like it just is sort of reiterating the themes that we've already seen. Before I move on, let me actually pull a card to see like what the outcome will be, since it does seem like everybody's thinking about it. And hold on, I don't even think I got too wrapped up in the story. Hold on. I also want to pull a card for how Sabrina feels and then how Camila feels. All right, we're definitely not done with this story. All right, how does Sabrina feel about attending the VMAs with Shawn being there and Camila being there? Allegedly. How does she feel? The World card. Ooh, I love this. This is that karma card. It's what goes around comes around, what goes up, must come down and vice versa. This is the energy of back when we dated, you were like the big star. I was kind of feeling like you left me in the dust for your ex-girlfriend and I sort of felt like a loser and blah blah blah. Then the tables turned. Now I'm the one at the VMAs that everybody's excited to see perform. And Shawn's still popular, obviously, but she's like, now it's like my turn. It's my time. And everybody knows it. And I think she feels so excited. She's like, I can't wait to just be up there and just kind of like take that feeling of just being like, yeah, like this is me. And I'm not even bothered by the fact that like you didn't want to be with me anymore. I love it. A little bit of karma. Okay. You go, Sabrina, feeling confident. What about Camila? How does she feel? She probably has some more complicated feelings, I would think. Mm. The cards are like locking. How does Camila feel, allegedly? about this upcoming performance and seeing everybody. 3 of Wands. Okay, she's definitely thinking about it. This is that binoculars, the future, fire energy with wands. Let me get a clarifier there. She is thinking about it. It is on her mind a lot. What about it? What about it is she thinking so intensely about? Oh, I took 2. I'm going to take them both. Oh no, weird. Not the 2 cards that we had for Taylor and Charlie XCX. I'm going to take it because I do think that it's interesting that these came back out together. 7 of Wands and the Hanged Man, because this is like reiterating the themes that Taylor and Charlie kind of went through. So allegedly, at one point, they had some weirdness between them, but it wasn't anything that was actually real. It was just kind of like some insecurity, some confusion, maybe some miscommunication, or like some awkwardness with like a guy. Just it was like, but it wasn't really them. And so now things are fine between the 2 of them. This is what this feels like too. It's like there is made up competition between the 2 of them. I don't think that they feel like they're competing against each other, thankfully. That would be really, negative, obviously, but they don't feel that way. But I think that because of their situation with Shawn being I'm going to say he's the hanged man in this, and he couldn't make up his mind. I think that she feels, and we have the 3 here, three's company. I think that she is definitely thinking about how this has played out, and she's trying to plan how she's going to address things. She's planning like what am I going to say? Am I going to like be nice to Shawn? Am I going to because I think she's had more clarity around the situation since she last saw him. Yeah. I think she does feel like because he couldn't make up his mind, there was this fake like competition feeling between she and Sabrina that I don't think she feels anymore. Cause I think now she realizes what was going on the whole time. But she's thinking about it. Okay, what are you guys saying? Oh my God. This is crazy. Liz says, sorry, I had to cut the quote into 2 parts. Oh my gosh, no worries, Liz. Liz says she just takes a song to places you wouldn't expect it to go. And she's been doing it consistently for over a decade. I love to see hard work like that pay off. Amen, Liz. Charlie is that girl, Sage Moon says. She so is. Oh my God, I love her. Sage Moon says, no, Taylor and Shawn never had a thing. Liz at 11:11. Okay, confirmation from Spirit. He's too young for her. Okay. Yeah, maybe it was like a mentorship thing. That's how they became such good friends. Sage says, okay, whew. That would have been disastrous for him. I know, right? Sage, can you imagine? That's the last thing he needs. Al says he might just use Camila as his muse. Oh, just like his idol John Mayer, writing a lot about girls but never committed. Interesting, Al. Interesting. Like he uses these situations to tap into the feelings of like love, loss, longing, but then he like doesn't actually like ever, step up to get the person that he wants. Sounds like it's giving dramatic. Michaela says, "How does Taylor see the love triangle situation?" Ooh. Liz says, "LOL, what you just read was the Taylor quote. I didn't just say that. Oh my God, Liz, that is too funny. Liz, you and Taylor, sometimes I confuse you guys, Y'all just y'all are saying the same thing out here. That's hilarious, Liz. Thanks for letting me know. Okay. Yeah, how does Taylor see the love triangle? That's a good question. I feel like she's kind of that impartial third party since she's friends with all of them. Man, Taylor always ends up in the middle. I feel like she's friends with so many different groups of people that's going to happen, from time to time. Let's see. How does Taylor see the situation? Allegedly. Page of Cups, immature. Oh my God, you guys, when the tarot tea is just like so dead on. Wow, okay. This is agreed, Taylor. Page of Cups energy. This is just like it's young, it's new. They're it's kind of like I don't think she takes it too seriously. Every time I've been reading her lately, by the way, she seems so much more laid back and like mature than she has ever seen before. And I know that's part of like getting older and just, genuinely learning lessons and growing up, and that's to be expected. But I'm very honestly, I'm very like impressed by lately all of the readings I've done for Taylor. She just seems very much in a place where she's like accepting of others, accepting of herself, trying to like do things in a way that's like, I don't know, takes into account everyone. I think a lot of her songwriting, like, it's kinda like she uses the drama as her muse. I don't think she's as dramatic in real life now as she used to be in the past. And so I think she sees the situation as a Page of Cups energy. It's like they're very young. This was their first real love for Shawn, for Camila, and for Sabrina. She's still learning what love means to her. And so I think Taylor's like, they're young. Page of Cups, this happens. And she's like, "I think they'll figure it out." Like, this is very much like, it's okay. It's kinda like it's gonna be okay. Again, not taking it too seriously. I don't think that she's, like, getting wrapped up. Okay, okay. Michaela says Taylor's, like, been there, done that. Exactly. Exactly, Michaela. It's like she's been there, done that, and she's seen that, like, it's better to, you know, be supportive of other people, be dignified, and, just life. She's like, "I'm not gonna let it ruffle my feathers." She was the same way with the Blake Lively situation in that last reading that we did. It's like she's like, I'm not gonna get into it." Okay. All right, let's see. Next story. So we're just gonna leave it at that, I think. Oh my God. Wait, one more for Shawn. Hold on. After the drama, after the dust settles, what's gonna happen to Shawn at the VMAs? Let's see. How's he gonna feel? And then I'm really moving on. This is like you can spill tea on this for days. This is such a crazy situation. Knight of Wands, not the Knight of Wands tumbling out again. Well, guys, if we thought he was a wand boy before, this is just going to reignite his wand boy ways. He's going to feel fired up after this. And why? Why is that? Knight of Wands. This is like really feeling ready to pursue. Okay. On his horse. The works, you guys. Why is he getting this card? Oh, 5 of cups. Guys, look at this person crying on the card. He's gonna realize yet again what he's lost. This is the cycle. This is the cycle that he is in, okay? It is so crazy to me. And I'm just gonna go with what with Taylor's thoughts here, allegedly, that Page of Cups energy. It's like you just gotta keep going through it till you grow out of it or till you get it. But this is the cycle that he's in. The cycle is I see someone that I've had a romantic relationship with or I'm interested in, and I feel 5 of cups. I feel sad. I feel lost that I'm not with them anymore. So then I pursue them again, but I'm a Knight of Wands, meaning I really don't want to commit. So then I see them again once I'm now with somebody else, and then I want them. It's just like, Shawn, my God, like, dang. But I think he really does feel this way. I don't think it's like a show. What would Shawn need to do to get out of this cycle? Allegedly. For entertainment purposes, what would he need to do to get out of this cycle? Like, what what would be the remedy for this? Yes. Yes. When the tarot is spilling, King of Swords, absolutely. He needs to be decisive. He needs to learn to go with not only his emotions, okay? Because also the King of Swords, this is somebody who really does use their mind. This is someone who can easily step back from a situation, look at the whole picture, and make choices from there. So this is like really understanding the way that you communicate, the things that you say, the way that you think and connect to someone also like mentally. It's not just about the chemistry. Like all of that's really important. And this is like making decisions, I mean decisive around what you know to be true, not getting so swept up in, the Neptune energy of it all of just being like, I like this person and this it's like, who's really good for you and who isn't. Like you actually know. And so making those decisions and standing by them, that is how he could get out of the cycle, but he is not there yet. Okay. So That's what I have for him. That's a little wild. Aw, love you too, Michael. So sweet. He's hanging with the dogs in the other room. They're watching some TV. Okay. Been there, done that. Yeah. Michaela says Shawn seeing them two is gonna kill him, especially if they became friendly. If they actually do perform, if that Queen of Pentacles card is correct, if the tarot is telling us the truth tonight, it's gonna be so he is gonna be going crazy. I mean, King of Wands for sure. If they perform that song together and he knows it's about them, oh my God, guys. I mean, talk about an ego boost too for him, but I think he's gonna just, yeah, we'll see. I'll be watching with my popcorn for sure. Michaela, Michaela says, so Barry and Sabrina still a thing, or wait, thing after Barry, after all of the support for her. So Michaela, it's been so weird because people have reported, not the magazine, just like sources, like different tabloids, have reported that they are over, they are done. Then today I got a newsletter from Dumois. I'm subscribed to like their newsletter and they send it out like once a week. And in the newsletter from this week, it just said that now sources are saying that they're back on. I have no clue. I have literally never known less about what is going on between two people. So yeah, let's pull a card. Let's just see. Hey, Tracy, how's it going? Tracy says Camila is releasing some new music on Friday. Oh my gosh, you guys. And she said more stories to tell. Tracy, oh, Tracy, you just spilled some major tea. Guys, this is going to be exciting. I wonder if she was like empowered by Sabrina sharing her story. And then now Camila's like, well, I'm going to share this too. Like, yeah, we should just spill it. Oh my and then they become friends and like, yeah, I love it. Okay. I hope that's exactly what's happening. When he posted her on his story, I said, I knew it. Oh my God, Michaela. Okay. Oh, now they're all just flipping over. So I'm just calm down. The cards need to calm down. Okay. So what's going on between Barry and Sabrina allegedly for entertainment purposes? Let's do past, present, future, since there has been so much weirdness and so much gossip around their connection. So the very recent past, what's been going on between the two of them? Barry and Sabrina. Queen of Cups. Oh my God. Okay. Very cute. I see this as Sabrina. I actually think that she's very emotionally mature. If you have watched any of her interviews, she's very quick. She's very smart. Like, I really love her energy. I love how she comes across. I think she's like kind and sweet and funny but also like sensitive. And I think she can laugh at herself. Like, this is Queen of Cups energy. Yes, this is like someone who is emotionally intelligent. I definitely think that she is. She's such a catch, in my opinion. So, this is like kind of the past 6 months. It's her energy really coming through, which is interesting because the last time we did a tarot tea live, I did a reading on the two of them and she came through. I think she came through as the Queen of Wands, though, last time. But I mean, she's just like, she's a queen. Okay. Basically, the tarot tea it's consistently saying she's a queen. Okay. What about in the present? Come on, Barry. Come on through. What about in the present? Seven of Swords. Oh my God. Not this guy. Not this guy again. Like, Seven of Swords, give it a rest. This is the second time it's come out tonight. This is one of my least favorite cards. You guys know this is like, the kind of stealing things in the night, taking things. There's a little bit of dishonesty going on here. I don't know, you guys. Are they together? Are they not together? I mean, this is definitely saying that whatever the story is, there is more to the story. Whatever like the story in the press is, there's definitely more behind the scenes that I don't even know if the Queen of Cups knows about, allegedly for entertainment purposes, which is what we got last time. And then Claire Carty, helped us confirm that she's heard some things too. Wait, what? Okay. clarifier there on the 7 of Swords. 3 of Wands. Man, everybody's thinking about the future. Everybody's planning and plotting right now. It must be because it's Virgo season, and this is, like, the time where, we are encouraged to plan and think ahead. Virgo is all about, the harvest, but it's also about the timing of things, and, yeah, I think a lot of people are in this planning energy right now. It's kind of like, I don't know, the calm before the storm. So it's interesting. There is a lot of planning. There's still some mystery around these two. I gotta say, who's doing the planning? It's gotta be Barry. I think Sabrina's still really focused on herself. She's about to go on tour. Who's doing the planning? 3 of Wands. Who's doing the planning? Knight of Wands. He's doing the planning, and he's a wand boy. He comes like, oh my god, you guys, I can't take it. He comes out just like Shawn Mendes does. Guys, I am sorry. This is too much. Not Barry Keoghan and Shawn Mendes having the same energy and being wand boys. Where is Beth? Beth. Beth, if you can hear me. you I mean, oh my god. This is crazy. So yeah, I think that Barry is planning things with Sabrina. He wants to be in her life. He sees her as the Queen of Cups. She's very emotionally mature to the point where I think I don't think that she's the type of person that's, like, overly suspicious. I think she's, like, a healthy individual, and so I think if someone tells her something, she's gonna, like, take it at face value. Um, I think what she doesn't see right now is this 7 of Swords energy, and maybe she has an awareness. I'm not saying she doesn't see it, but I think she doesn't I feel like she doesn't see the whole picture, though. I think she sees some of it or, like, has, a little bit of a feeling about things, but he shows her this. I don't think she sees this, though. And this is not great. I don't think they're gonna be a long-term thing, but I do think they're still, like there's at least talking. I know Dumois said they're back together. I'm not getting commitment here. I don't Yeah, I just got goosebumps. So confirmation. I get that that's what he would like, but I don't think that his intentions are necessarily, like, honorable, basically. I think he wants to be in a relationship with her, but does he actually wanna do the work to be the man that she deserves, to be the King of Cups? I'm not seeing that. I mean, a 7 of Swords and a Knight of Wands does not belong with the Queen of Cups. Like, it just doesn't. So, yeah. Okay, what about the future then? What's next for the 2 of them? And this is, like, let's say within the next 6 months. Al says, so far Barry is the only guy who openly claims Sabrina. Okay, dang. Gigi says, "Sorry, I don't see Barry's appeal." Oh my god, Gigi, you're so funny. Yeah, gotta say I agree. I do agree. Hey, but there's someone for everyone, but yeah, you know, not my cup of tea either though, Gigi. I get you. Okay. Sage says, "Oop, not the tarot tea clocking Barry." I know, right, Sage? Okay, what is the future for these 2? What's next for them? 6 of Wands. This is the best friend of the year awards card. This is like this is more wands, but this is 6 energy. I think that they are going to amicably part eventually because we have like a friendship energy. Thankfully, I don't think it's going to be dramatic, but I think the only reason that it wouldn't be dramatic is because Sabrina is the Queen of Cups. I think if left to his own devices or if he was with someone who is more like in a similar headspace to him, I think that it would probably be very dramatic. I just think that Sabrina doesn't engage in that kind of thing. I don't think she's willing to, like, fight or go there or be dramatic. I think she'd save it for a song, you know? I think she's very balanced the way that she deals with people, which is amazing. So admirable. So I think that they will end up breaking up as friends, though. Like, it'll be like, just like a conversation. Okay. Anything else around that? I mean, this is pretty straightforward, I gotta say. This is like, he's a little dishonest. He's interested in her, but he's not really wanting to commit. He wants to plan a future with her. It's a little bit love bombing-ish, if you really want me to, tell you what I think about that one. I mean, for 7 of Swords and 3 of Wands to be together, that's like love bombing. It's like building a fake future when you're, like, doing other things behind the scenes. No, I don't love that. Obviously, I don't love that. Okay, anything else about them in the future? 2 of Pentacles. Yeah, I think that I'm not saying that he's balancing more than one person, but there's a possibility. And then I think that Sabrina will just have a conversation with him and they'll just be friends. Yeah. I think that yeah. I think he might be balancing somebody else or something else. The world card. Ooh, she's gonna end up back on top again though. Like just like how she's doing at the VMAs where she's feeling vindicated, there's something about this situation in the future where I think she's gonna end up having a feeling or someone's gonna tell her, kind of what's going on with him. And I think she's the one that's gonna have the conversation about just being friends. And I think that when and if allegedly they break up, I think it'll be her that does the breaking up. So again, she's feeling empowered and like she's making good decisions about her life. I like this. Sabrina is really she's doing pretty well, guys. Like professionally, personally, like I'm loving her energy. I'm gonna have a little sip of my tarot tea and then see what you guys are saying. I also said 6 of Wands more for her PR. Okay. Or for PR. Yep. Could be. Definitely. I mean, when I did the first reading ever on Sabrina and Barry, I did get like very much like impersonal. It did feel like more of a friendship reading. But then I did readings later that were more like passionate, like there was something there, maybe something developed, maybe it started off as PR and then something real developed. But I do get this feeling from her that she is in this Queen of Wands energy or Queen of Cups energy where she really isn't going to tolerate like people messing with her or like she's not going to go there. Like she would be more willing to cut it off as friends and walk away because she's just not in that place. She feels very empowered right now. And I love that. And I think that's amazing and everybody should feel that way in their lives. So, loving it. Okay. I'm going to move on to the next one. Like god. We could pull cards on them all night long. Holy crap. Okay, so let's change up the vibe a little bit, but more singer news. Adele announces that she is actually going to be taking an indefinite hiatus after this upcoming Vegas residency. Now, I looked into her numerology, and Adele is actually in a 9 personal year. And this article was published today, September 1st, which means this is the first day of her 9 personal month in her 9 personal year. Wow. So if that's not numerology in the wild, I don't know what is. She is announcing the closing of a cycle, the closing of a chapter. This is huge for her. I think this is something she's been wanting to do for a really long time. She's announced that she's engaged to Rich Paul, who she's been dating for like 3 years. She announced that last month in an 8 personal month, which was all about her feeling empowered and 8 energy is the way that we like step forward into our destiny, feeling powerful, what we build for ourselves in life. And I think that this is really just telling us about her shift in focus. So I'm going to pull a card and just see, is she going to ever come back to music? Like, or what's going on? Why this ending of a cycle? Because we've all really known Adele to be this amazing singer. I mean, that's what she's done. And wow, that voice, she's just so amazing. So, like, why? I just want to know why. Why is she stepping away? Sabrina is also that girl. Sage says, yes, Sage. I agree. Oh my God, Babalu, yes, that is such a good question. Of course I will. Of course I will. How can I stay away from that tea? All right, so we'll just pull a quick one for Adele because we got a lot of other tea in here. Why is she? Oh, we're going to take it. Whoa. Okay, it is what it is. 3 of Swords. This is an ending of some sort, which, yeah, I mean, that is that 9 energy of ending a cycle. Three of Swords, it's the ending that comes from a heartbreak, but this is like announcing that something ended because of a heartbreak. And a heartbreak doesn't necessarily have to be like romantic. It can be a heartbreak with your career or a heartbreak with anything that just kind of, shakes your emotional foundation. Okay, what was this heartbreak? The Fool. Okay. So remember when she did the or like in the very beginning of her Vegas residency, how there was so much drama, and we actually pulled some cards on what was going on. There was so much drama there, and she was saying that I don't remember that they kept like pushing it back, and it was like very dramatic. It was everywhere, and then she was spotted, like at Rich Paul's, because he's like a coach or something for like football or sports for where's Michael? What is it? Basketball. Yikes. And so she was like there, just hanging out, and everyone was like, "What's going on with Adele?" And like, is she engaged to this guy? It was like there was a lot going on. And you can tell that she went to her now fiance for, just love and healing. So you could tell something was going on with her. She is ready to step away from I think the reason that her career, she's like wanting to end this is because I think it's been hard for her. I think there have been pressures that she has felt. There have been people that she has had to surround herself with in work, that have really it's been detrimental. And you hear a lot of celebrities talk about how hard the industry can be. I mean, Britney Spears, Jessica Simpson, like so many, really just anyone, honestly, if you really talk to them, Selena Gomez, about the music industry. Taylor, like honestly, everybody has talked about it at one point or another, how it can be such a hard business, how, it can break your heart really just seeing how ruthless people can be. So I think she experienced enough heartbreak to where she realized, you know what? Yes, I am always going to be a singer. I'm always going to love music. I can always create more of it, but I actually want to be happy in my life now. This is like taking her life back, the Fool, and she wants to start a completely new chapter that's all about herself and her happiness. And that starts with her personal life. So I love that. I think that's really good. That's really good. And I think if we do see her come back in the future, it'll be from a different headspace. So I think she's still, she's performing, fulfilling her contracts, but I definitely think she's in this kind of energy where she just needs a break. Also, threes are very emotional. So yeah, it's been emotional for her. It's been hard. I don't blame her. So good for her. I'm happy for her. Foolishly excited about life, just feeling free and excited to just enjoy herself for once. So good. Okay. Very healthy. All right. Let's see. What are you guys saying? Is she actually going to get married to Rich Paul? I think so. I think so. Okay. Sage says, I'm so here for the Taurus girlies rising up. Yes. Oh my gosh. Yes. She's a Taurus as well. Sage, you're so right. Oh my God. The Taurus women are definitely rising up. They deserve it. They're so solid and just ruled by Venus, just sweethearts, they deserve it. Okay, Kay says, "Can you do an updated reading on Tana and Brooke?" Oh my god, Kay. Wow. The last time when I first did that reading on Tana and Brooke here in one of our live streams, I got very clear energy that like there was some sort of ending. Like it seemed like it was, I mean, basically the reading was like, it's over. The podcast is over, at least in the capacity that it's been in. Either Tana, I think I said either Tana will go and do something on her own separately, or if she does continue, it'll be without Brooke. Like I did not get any energy that Brooke was coming back. So in the weeks following, when Brooke didn't come back and then the podcast just totally shut down, I was like, okay, yeah, that exactly tracks with the tarot tea. Now, I think that people have been talking about how there's still this obligation to do a tour, and no one has been issued a refund on their tour tickets. Of course, this is again very like it's just such a controversial situation. You would think that they would just refund the tickets and move on. Honestly, based on the tarot tea reading, that's what I would do. Like if I were their like Tana's publicist, I would say you need to move forward and we're going to do the refunds and like close the chapter. It's gone as far as it can go because even if they do come back at this point, it's been tainted. I don't think it'll ever be the same. It's just I just don't think it's good. I don't. And I don't think that people are going to look at Brooke the same. It just, you kind of just have to accept responsibility. I speaking to Brooke, and Tana's also had a past that came up with her like racist tweets and stuff. And that all came up when Brooke's tweets and stuff were exposed. So it's kind of like, ladies, let's just pack it in and, take some time away to actually, I don't know, work on your mindset, work on yourself. Like I just don't think that this is good at all. I don't think they should just come back. So anyway, I will pull a quick card because I'm curious as well. Because I saw that Brooke said that they were going to record together. Or Tana said they were gonna record. Oh, wait, yeah, I was on TMZ. I was digging for stories for our tea time, and I saw on TMZ that somebody interviewed Brooke, and she was like, "Yeah, like, we just had we fight like sisters, but we're gonna record again." Like, it was weird. So, okay. What is gonna be happening between the 2 of them with the tour? Let's just see what comes through. Okay, we're just gonna take these 2. Ooh. 8 of Wands and 10 of Pentacles, which came out together. Yes. Um, Lots of money up in the air when the tarot tea is just reiterating reiterating the main points of the situation. Yes. So absolutely agree. I agree with the tarot tea here. 10 of Pentacles, there's a lot of money on the line. I think they've sold a lot of tickets. They've committed to these venues. I'm sure there are a lot of, you know, there are a lot of things going on behind the scenes that we don't know about. And this money now, and the money that's been promised to them is up in the air. 8 of Wands. But what I'm getting here is that the focus is on the money. If they do end up touring and recording a podcast again together, I think it'll all be because of this tour. There's something about the tour where there are commitments that will be difficult to disentangle. And so I think that the reason it would all be about the money, which again, that is I don't think it's gonna turn out well. Okay, so let's see how will it go if they end up recording together again and like going on tour. Like how will this go allegedly for entertainment purposes? Knight of Cups bringing someone something. Okay. 4 of Cups, disappointment. Let me get one more clarifier. The Knight of Cups and the 4 of Cups. Oh, okay. Hold on. Let me get one more clarifier. I think I see what's going on here. Oh my God. Yeah. And the 10 of Wands. Okay. Not, guys, not good. Like, know when to take the L. I'll just have to say that. Like, come on. Knight of Cups. This is having the intention to like bring someone something. So for the 2 of them as performers, they're like, okay, we're going to extend an olive branch to our audience. We are going to, they kind of think that they can Knight of Cups their way out of this. And the Knight of Cups is the knight in shining armor. So this is kind of that fairy tale feeling. So it's like, we're just going to, gloss over it, like win people over. That's what this energy is. They're gonna see once they try to do that, that it doesn't work, and so 4 of Cups, they're gonna be very disappointed. They're going to finally accept that they are actually, experiencing a huge loss. It's not gonna work out, and then as a result of that 10 of Wands, they're gonna have an even bigger burden to bear, and I don't know if this is, like, because of poor ticket sales, like, they could have a loss financially, but there's something they will have an even bigger burden if they decide to go through with recording the podcast and the tour. Okay. I'm gonna leave it at that. I do not think it's gonna go well for them. Yikes. Lauren says Brooke totally called TMZ on herself. Totally. Lauren, I agree with you. And I think it's such a bad look. It's such a bad look. Like just accept it. Just accept it. And like, God, it's bad. I totally agree, Lauren. I think she called them. Sage says Adele is such a star. Oh my God, I agree. She can honestly probably make a living writing songs totally, totally, and, like, having other people sing them, like how Dolly Parton wrote "I Will Always Love You" and then Whitney Houston sang it. Agreed. Or just on her royalties alone. Mhm. I get the sense that some of her songs are emotionally heavy for her to sing/relive. Oh my god, Sage Moon, I agree with you. I agree. Yeah, that 3 of, the 3 of Swords, it's like a lot of the songs that she has sang that are such big hits, they are about heartbreak. They are like, Someone Like You. I don't think that's the name of it, but and I cannot sing it. But you know what I'm talking about, where she's like, just yeah, it's heartbreak, it's sadness, it's so beautiful, but I can imagine that that would be so hard to relive. What a good point. Okay. Gigi says she always takes time between albums, though. Interesting. I mean, I agree, but I think it's interesting, Gigi, that she made a point to say that the hiatus will be indefinite because I don't think that she announces it usually. I think she just kind of takes the downtime, but I almost feel like she's letting her fans know, like, hey, I'm like, don't expect me back. I'm going to take a break. I'm going to get married. I'm going to, yeah, here we go. This story. This was, their engagement. And I will say, especially because it was announced in an 8 month during a 9 year, 8 is the cycle of like empowerment. I feel like the timing of the announcement and all of that, I definitely think it's going to happen. Like, and I think that this is part of her new beginning. So, yeah, and I think she's actually happy. Look at her face. She's so happy. I love it. So cute. Okay, should we move on to the royalty? Oh, good night, Penny. Sweet dreams. Okay, Sage says it'll probably piss people off again because Brooke said she was going to take a break. Yeah, I feel like honestly, after just seeing how this is all like played out, I feel like Brooke has really told on herself in many ways for being, I don't know, she just seems kind of like a, a mean girl. It seems like she's not genuine. Um, yeah, it would be one thing if you just like took responsibility and then stepped aside. But yeah, I agree. I don't think it's a good look. It's not gonna go well. Babaloo says JLo and Ben. Oh yeah. Okay. Okay. Hold on. Let's do one of those. And before we move on to the royalty, Lauren says I went to Adele's 25 concert and she told us she would never tour again. Really, Lauren? I guess she is doing the residency route, but never say never. Okay, Lauren. So it seems like she's been winding it down then for a while. And that's so interesting that she would tell you guys. See, she's so genuine. Like she told her fans. Aw. Lauren, thank you for sharing that. Very cool. So yeah. Hey, she's just over it. She's in a different phase. And she's, wealthy enough to where she can do whatever she wants. So you go, Adele. You live your best life. And also she's a tourist son. Like she's like, I'm ready to like live a little luxury, like enjoy the life I've created. Okay. J-Lo and Ben. How does J-Lo, what was it? Pablo, how does J-Lo feel towards Ben right now? I think that's what it was. The world. She's planning something. She's gonna oh my god, okay. This is the card that we are getting tonight that is just about, the person who was once scorned winding up back on top. She has a plan. Rest assured, J-Lo has a plan. She wants to end up right back on top. She is going to do something. I don't know what this is. Let's get a clarifier. She's got a plan though. She's like, I'm gonna use this for my comeback. Karma is gonna be nasty for me. Like she's plotting and planning. Okay, what is this karma bubble? Oops, there it is. She said, yes. Wait, Babu says, yes. I read that she was vengeful and angry. Oh my God. Yes, Babu plotting and planning for sure. Sage says, yep. JLo wants her get back for sure. For sure. I think that when the whole oh, wait, that's a story. Hold on, guys. Yeah, there we go. Okay. So since we're already here. Ben Affleck, this was in People magazine. Ben Affleck's rep denies Kit Kennedy dating rumor. There is no truth to any of it. This was a People magazine exclusive. And as we know, People is like the mouthpiece of a lot of publicists, allegedly. And if this story, I mean, well, his publicist, his rep said it wasn't just sources, right? So he's wanting people to think, okay, they are not dating, like there is nothing here, but why? Is it because it's true? Because a lot of people have said that that is not true. A lot of people have said, including like Dumois, including a lot of other tabloids that actually did spot them together dining at a hotel. And then some people even said, I think Dumois, yeah, Dumois said that like he was also spotted with her at the hotel and she had like a bag, like an overnight bag, and she went upstairs. Like, guys, it just seems very sus. Why would they put this out? A lot of the time, celebrities will just ignore a rumor if it's really not true. I think this has more to do with JLo's perception of things, more to do with how far JLo is going to go with this world card. I think if the more mad she is, Ben knows JLo. He knows her very well, and he knows that if she's pissed off, it's going to be a lot worse for him in the divorce. So let's just clarify the situation. Okay. So, let's see. First of all, why did Ben Affleck have his rep, allegedly for entertainment purposes, of course, say that he is not dating Kit Kennedy? Why did he have his rep declare this in People magazine? The Page of Wands. Okay. A new beginning when it comes to passion. Let's get a clarifier there. Yes, Ben, we know that this was your new beginning in when it comes to your passion, but why did you have your rep deny it? Five of Swords, dishonest. Guys, the tarot tea is talking tonight. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Because, okay, wait, let me get one more clarifier. Because where is the dishonesty? Is it also because he wants to be, okay, hold on. Hold on. There are layers to this story. Okay, one more clarifier about why Ben had his rep declare in People magazine that there was no truth to the Kid Kennedy rumors. Queen of Cups. Ooh, hold on. One more. Sorry, one more clarifier. This is complicated. What? Seven of Pentacles reversed. Okay, guys, this is a little crazy. Ben, what have you done? Okay, so he is the whole situation with Kid Kennedy allegedly was a passionate new beginning from Ben's perspective. He was like, fine, like I don't know, it's like this feeling of like finally, like I'm having fun. Or and if you saw, did any of you guys see those pictures that were taken of Ben right after JLo had just announced that like she filed for divorce? He looked so happy. He was glowing. It was kind of sickening to see, honestly, because he's never taken a photo like that. At least in, like I have never seen one of him like that, glowing. And it's just a slap in the face, right? I mean, come on. So I do think that it's because he was in Page of Wands energy. He was like a new beginning, like passion, like I'm gonna have so much fun. Like, so that was what was going on with him. Okay. That's what he got with Kick. That's what he was kind of thinking. He was just happy, happy to be free. Now, the Five of Swords, this is dishonesty. I think that he wanted to hide this from everybody. He intended to hide this. I wonder why he was photographed then. Huh. I wonder what the story is behind those photos. Because a lot of the time, people will, call and have like how we were just talking about, like, I mean, Brooke, she's not like Ben, but even A-list celebrities will call paparazzi because they want something to be out there. A lot of the time, we see these stories because it's what they want us to see. So there was something about Ben, though, not wanting people to know the truth or not wanting JLo to know. There was something he was trying to hide. And we did get the 10 of Wands when we did the reading on Ben with Kit Kennedy originally in the last live stream, and that was a burden. Like, he looked at his connection with her as a burden as well. So, it's almost like, I just wanna keep it a secret. But, like, I'm having fun, but I wanna keep it a secret. It's like, having your wands and I don't even know. Having your wands and, eating them too? Question mark? I don't know. 7 of Pentacles in reverse. This is negatively impacting your finances. And we have the Queen of Cups here. He actually sees JLo as the Queen of Cups. JLo gets a pretty bad rap. And I'm not gonna say that she's perfect. I think she's, definitely dramatic, definitely a little wild. I think that with Ben, though, she may have started to show up with Ben as a Queen of Cups. I think she was actually really in love with him. And so he knows that she loves him. And if she feels betrayed, his money is going to be negatively impacted either by her taking, revenge and like revealing his dirty secrets, or her being able to somehow convince the court that she deserves more money in this divorce. I'm pretty sure they're going to keep everything totally separate because rumors were also swirling that like they don't have a prenup and it's because we're going to divide everything. I don't know, but it's all about his money, basically. It's about his money. And he doesn't want JLo to know, not because it's romantic, but because he knows that she'll be really upset. Because I also think she acted emotionally mature about their breakup. I think that she wanted to work it out. I think he lied about some things. And yeah, I think in this breakup, I think it was more Ben. It was more his decision. I don't know. It's actually a little sad when you read the cards. Sage says, "Bingo, Al." Wait, Al says he's afraid Jolly would say or do something against him. I mean, JLo. Oh, she's not jolly today, Al. Yeah, bingo. I agree with Sage Moon. Totally. Like he's afraid that she's gonna like ruin him in the public, and it's gonna negatively impact his coin. He doesn't want to get canceled. TJ says, "Oh my God, I didn't know there was a live tonight." Oh, hey TJ, how's it going? Happy you're here. Gigi says that Ben needs some protection spells. LOL. Well, especially if those rumors are true that JLo does a little bit of witchery. Told you guys about that. Like rumors. I mean, I don't know. There are rumors that JLo has she has like some voodoo stuff or different things, and that maybe it was like a love spell, and that's why Ben said like it was a fever dream because maybe it was. Okay. Kathy says allegedly. Oh my God, wait. Sage says JLo does seem like someone who would do a smear campaign, just saying totally. I think it's already begun. Did you guys hear about how JLo was saying that actually the whole documentary was Ben's idea and that it was like his production company that produced it? I definitely think she's trying to put all of her failures professionally on him so that she can move on with a fresh start. And hey, the world card. I think if she really was the Queen of Cups in the relationship and did her best and he let her down, I mean, yeah. Hey, you gotta do what you gotta do, JLo. Okay. I think it's pretty bad that he was already with, like, Kit Kennedy. I don't know. It's just bad. It's bad. Kathy says, allegedly, Shawn was seeing other girls that didn't include Camila at the same time that he was seeing Sabrina for that short period of time. Maybe that's why he denied dating her when he was asked. Ooh, Kathy. Shawn's messy. Shawn's just messy. He's just messy. Okay. So a little messy. I think JLo's really mad, but she's plotting against Ben. So Ben definitely having this planted in People Magazine to try to at least somewhat get back in JLo's good graces is a really good idea. So I would say, yeah, plant some other stuff. Talk about how JLo is just so amazing. I don't know. Ben, yeah, she's mad. And I think she kind of has reason to be. So Ben knows he's not dumb. Kathy says, reportedly, Shawn went after Camila with the desire to reconcile after her breakup with Austin. Oh, yeah, totally. I totally believe that. And then I think that time, Camila then broke up with him that time. Yeah, the drama. Ooh, I agree, Kathy. Shawn was allegedly seeing Hitomi in Hawaii in March. I think Shawn's been seeing a lot of different people. I think he's been seeing a lot of different people. Okay. And I think he's been falling in love with all of them. So it's complicated. It's complicated for Shawn. He's trying to figure it out. All right. So a little royalty. Supposedly, I was going to say Shawn Mendes. Like, no, okay. Shawn Mendes on the brain. No, this is, oh my God, sorry. That just cracked me up for some reason. Prince Harry. Supposedly, Prince Harry is done with the US, done with, what was it called? Like Royal Orchard or something. I don't know why this is just giving me the giggles now. He's done with the failed podcast. He would like to, according to some British tabloids, this may or may not be true, but according to some British tabloids, he is wanting to come back to the UK, maybe even take up some royal duties again, get back in the good graces, try to come back. I mean, and that's a pretty wild rumor to be swirling around. So we are going to pull some cards and see what's going on. I also want to know why Harry and Meghan haven't put out anything. Like they supposedly had this like deal with, I think it was like there's a Netflix deal or an Amazon deal. I know there was a podcast deal. They and then Meghan was going to launch like the jams but like why what are they doing? Like you guys, if we had that kind of money, we would all already have like businesses. We'd be having our podcasts out there. I mean, like what is going on? Like why don't they just do it? Like I don't know. They haven't even put anything out there for it to succeed or fail. I feel like they've just been kind of like making deals and not doing the deals. I don't get it. So let's just see what's going on with them. I am intrigued. So first of all, why have they not really, gone full force into any of their projects? Whether it's a podcast or, a company, why have they not done anything basically? Ooh, the star card reversed. Okay, let me get a clarifier here. This to me seems like a fear of the spotlight. Let me get a clarifier. Why is the star card reversed? Claire says the royals are evil, so corrupt. I really hope Harry doesn't go back there. Shady family, so many darknesses around them. Oh, Claire, I agree. I am not a royalist over here. We're not royalists on this channel. Yeah, I think that what they did to Harry and how they've treated their kids and how they treated Princess Diana, like I don't know, it does seem like they squash any force of goodness or light that comes into that family. Um, yeah, I agree, Claire. Thank you for weighing in. Let's see. But I do want to know why they're not doing anything. That to me, it's a little bit like strange. Okay. Why is the star reversed? Judgment's reversed. Okay. So there's a fear of judgment. There is, and and this to me also is giving like trauma that kind of comes from being in the public eye and being exposed. There's a fear of being exposed. There's a fear of doing something and like being made fun of. So for example, like if they were to have the jams and then the jams didn't go well, or like someone ate a jam and was like, "Oh my gosh, this is disgusting." And some big magazine did a review of Meghan Markle's jams and it was like such a negative review. They would be so embarrassed. So there's a fear of being embarrassed. There's a fear of being seen. So they're hiding. This is also like overthinking. Rather than go back to the UK and Prince Harry, move backwards, especially because there was also a lot of claims that they made that had to do with um, the way that the royals talked about their children and race and like things that are you don't want to go back there. Like that's not healthy. That's not good. It's very very negative, very dark, bad energy. So I also hope that he does not go back, but they have to get over this. They have to realize that hey, they may fail, they may succeed. If they fail, just do something else. Don't go backwards. I wonder if also Pluto retrograding back into Capricorn through the end of this year, just kind of finishing up that story. I wonder if that is also why Harry is considering going back, because Capricorn rules like monarchy, the few having power over the many, versus Pluto and Aquarius. So I wonder if he's having second thoughts because he doesn't feel like he's found himself yet. So he's feeling tempted to go back to what's safe. I think he would really regret it. Let's see what would happen if Prince Harry went back. And then let's see what would happen if they decided to overcome this fear of being seen. So basically two paths appear here before us. Allegedly, if Harry goes down the path of revisiting the past, moving up backwards, what would be the outcome for him? What would be the outcome if he goes that direction? Tries to get back in with the royal family. Ooh, the Queen of Pentacles reversed. I think he would end up losing his wife, Meghan Markle. I think his marriage would not work out. I also think that Camila Parker Bowles would be very against it. I don't think he would have a good time. I think he would just realize that he now has even more problems than he had before. Okay, that makes sense. What if he decides, or what if they decide to, heal, be seen? Al says Harry already burned his bridge with his family, though. I think he's going to try to rebuild the bridge. Or maybe, allegedly. That's what the British press has said. That could also just be a rumor. Because I think he was back in the UK for a funeral. So it doesn't mean that, he's going to move back. Okay, let's see. For Harry, what if they do decide to overcome this fear of being seen? What could their projects yield for them? Two of Swords. Okay. This is talking about how the power is in their hands. This person feels stuck, but all they have to do is set down the swords and untie their blindfold. I'm telling you, this is Harry and Meghan. They have all the resources in the world. They're the only ones that can't see it right now. Okay, so it's just kind of reiterating it. But what would be the outcome if they did decide to move forward with their projects? If they put down the swords, untie the blindfold. The Emperor. Finally. Oh my God. Guys, he'll be able to be his own person. The tarot's talking. Instead of having to bow and kowtow to the monarchy, he would finally be able to answer to himself, the Emperor. Oh my gosh. Please, Harry, if you're watching this tarot time, please commit to your project. Stop being afraid of being seen. Stop being afraid of judgment. If you go all in, you will succeed, and you'll finally be able to feel like you are answering to yourself. You will break the cycle. And then when Pluto moves back into Aquarius, he's going to really start thriving. Oh my gosh. He has to go back over this territory, though. He has to choose himself. This is like some really intense karmic energy. Oh, man. Okay, Sage Moon, what's Sage saying? I've always thought Harry has been put in an impossible situation. His family is toxic, but they have him by the basketballs financially. I definitely think Meghan would leave if he went all in with his family. Good point, Sage Moon. Good points have been made. The way his family, the royal fans treated her was just disgusting. Agreed. I hope he stands by her. They can make a go of it in the US/Canada, to be honest. They just have to go all in. Like you said, Brit. I agree, Sage. Just two Virgos saying, yes, I agree. No, but I think you're right. I think you're right, Sage Moon. They have to. And I think if he ended up going back to the royal family, I think he would have a lot of opposition. He would never feel like the Emperor card. He would never feel like his own person. And he would basically just repeat this cycle. I think it would be horrible for him. Like, he thinks he's stressed out now. That path would, I think, just feel like complete failure. And there would be no hope. And that sounds so bleak, but I really think there would be no hope because he would lose his family, his wife, and then he would be forced to kind of grovel. to the royal family he would lose his self-respect. Like, yeah, that's a no. I really hope he doesn't do that. So hopefully he's just, having a little come to Jesus meeting with himself. Babalu says, I think professionally he needs to do his own thing, not as a couple. Ooh, so true, Babalu. So true. They definitely need to do things like separate. She also needs to do things on her own. Agreed. I think when they do something together, there is too much scrutiny. He by himself generates more sympathy. So true. And I think for her as well. Why is that? Why is it that them as a couple, people, it's almost like we don't buy it or we feel sort of weird about them as a couple? There's something that, I don't know, at least for me, when they're together, I feel like Meghan is like the stronger energy. And maybe it's because she's a Leo sun and he's a Virgo sun. And that works for them in their own relationship, but I think that she wears the pants, and it seems like he kind of gets smaller, and I think that makes us uncomfortable to see someone shrinking. I don't know, what do you guys think? That's kind of what I feel when I look at them together, but then when they're separate, I feel like I don't know, yeah, like, I feel like I'm sympathetic towards him, and then with Megan, I feel like, oh, she's an amazing, like, strong woman. But together, it just doesn't I don't know, it doesn't work at least in career. I agree. Maybe it's their energy. They're just meant to do separate things and then be a family. You don't have to always work with your family. That can be very toxic. Let's see. Babalu said she also can find her niche. Yes. Britt, can you look if they should try projects apart? Oh, absolutely. That's such a good one, Babalu. Okay. Oh my God. TJ says it's Zendaya's birthday. Can you pull a card for her year ahead? Absolutely, TJ. What a good one. Yes. It's Virgo season. Oh, Sage, is your birthday in September? I forget. Have we talked about this? Okay. Should they do projects separately? Oh, that one flipped weird. Definitely taking it. Ace of Swords. A definitive yes. If they did things separately, there would be victory. Wow. Babaloo, I think your intuition was spot on. Yes. I mean, that was all you, Babalu. Absolutely. They should do things separately. Ace of Swords. If they are decisive, if they do things separately, they will both be very successful. Yeah, they have to. They have to lean into their own projects. I think there can be a little bit of a codependency between them because I think they did go through a lot. To your point, Sage Moon, I think it was horrible when they were in England. I mean, there was a reason that they left. I think they faced discrimination. They faced, feeling ostracized, shunned, hurt, and I think that was traumatic. And when you go through something traumatic, sometimes you keep leaning on each other even when you're safe now. So I think they both need to just, like, tell themselves they're safe now, they can have a fresh start, be supportive, but don't be codependent where you feel like you have to do things together all the time. It's like, yeah, they need to find their sense of self again. Ace of Swords. It'll strengthen their relationship too. Okay. Dang. Let's see. Sage says, I think because of what they've been through with the press, they're scared. Sage Moon, why are we saying the same thing? But people love them more than they think. So true. I think you're so right, Sage Moon. Like, people are very empathetic towards them. Woo woo. Go Claire. Vergang. It's a party. It's a party. I Okay, I love that, Sage. Hilarious. All right. Let's pull one for Zendaya. Claire's birthday is the 11th. Yay, Claire. Oh my gosh. Mine's the 9th, Claire. Lauren's is the 12th, but the 11th in America. Oh my God, you guys, our birthdays are just like stacked. What should we do? Have a tarot tea party. I love it. Oh my God, you guys. Well, happy almost birthday week to us all. It's going to be a good year. Okay. For Zendaya, what is coming up for her this year, allegedly for entertainment purposes? Happy birthday to that lovely, lovely woman. What is happening for her this year? Let's give her some good news. Oh, King of Swords. Basically, the card that we've been getting for advice for everybody, this is her energy. She's showing up this year as the King of Swords in her own life. She is going to be strong, decisive, powerful. This is a big year for her. She's obviously been on top of her game for a long time. She's a huge force in the industry. I think this year for her, she's only going to grow in her, decisiveness, decision-making abilities, power. There was some talk, I think we did a reading a while ago, there was some talk about her doing some directing. This is about the intellect, the mind. So she may end up doing some directing or writing. This is all about communication. So I think she's going to continue to expand. This is like a very positive card for her professionally and like personally, like for her sense of self. She's really going to be feeling strong this year. Okay. And her love life is going so well. But let's see if anything wants to come through for her love life. Such a cute couple. TJ says, woo, lots of mental strength. Lots of mental strength. Yes, TJ. Totally. Party time all around, Lauren says. Happy almost birthday, Bird Game. Yes, happy almost birthday, you guys. Totally. Sending you all so much love. Let's all gin it up. Celebrate the birthdays, ladies. Heck yeah. Michael and I are going to go to Aruba for my birthday. I'm so excited. We leave on the 7th. I'm going to be, so instead of ginning it up, I'm going to be rumming it up. Okay. Love a good pina colada. I drink way too many of them on the beach. I'm just like, they're so sweet. They taste like a smoothie, before you know it, you've had too many. Anyway, that's a different story. So back to this. Zendaya, anything else for her for this year? Any predictions for her this year? Oh, we're taking both. They came out together. Ooh, excuse me. Death card and 3 of Pentacles. Okay, well, there's going to be an ending to some sort of project that she has worked on now. Could this be what was that one? Oh my god, why am I blanking out? What was that one that she did that Euphoria? God. Okay, my brain. So, Euphoria supposedly is coming back. I haven't heard anything else about it, if that's still supposed to happen or not. But that's the first thing that comes to mind when I see the death card of a creative like the death of a creative project, because that doesn't really feel like it aligns with her anymore. It just doesn't. I feel like she's just, her career has progressed. I think she plays different roles. Like there's just so much. There's so much going on for her. So many new opportunities. She's like a movie star now. Not that there's anything wrong with like being on the small screen, but in Hollywood, a lot of celebrities consider that a step back. King of Swords, this can also be legal things. I mean, it's a winner. Like if you get the King of Swords and you're going through like some legal drama, like this is you coming out on top, but she may even have to get to the point where she files, some sort of lawsuit or paperwork, allegedly for entertainment purposes only, to get out of some sort of project. This could be Euphoria. But if so, it's because it's the right decision for her. She's going to be making choices that are in her best interest this year, which I love. Oh, thank you guys. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. Aruba is my favorite place. Like I just love it. We go snorkeling. Like I can't wait. Thank you guys. I'm so excited. I'm going to miss my dogs though, to be honest with you. If I could just bring them with me, it would be perfect. Euphoria. Yeah, Gigi, I agree. I think it's Euphoria. It's got to be. TJ says apparently she's doing a new movie with Robert Pattinson. Oh, okay. This is like a year where it's going to go so well. Like she is the King of Swords. Oh, yeah. I thought I heard something like that, TJ. Looks interesting, Sage. Ooh, okay. I'm excited. I'll have to look into that too. Okay. So things are going well for her. We have some George Clooney tea to pull on. We already did this. Okay, cool. So we've gotten through our stories. Now let's see if there's any truth to the rumors that there are issues between George and Amal Clooney. What? I mean, Amal Clooney, she's like a human rights lawyer. Like, I feel like if you have a problem with Amal Clooney, like, you got to look at yourself in the mirror, George. Like, what's going on? I don't know. She just seems kind of perfect. Like, I mean, I don't know what's going on. Is there any truth to, and of course, nobody's perfect, but I mean, she just seems so like compassionate and smart and it's like, I don't know. I just can't see her being like definitely not unreasonable. Okay. Any truth to the rumors that there are issues with George and Amal Clooney, allegedly for entertainment purposes, of course. 8 of Wands, things are up in the air right now. I would say this is a yes. Okay. Are they separated? This could be a card of separation for sure. I had not heard anything about this either. Not that I'm really on top of the George Clooney tea, to be honest. Um, hmm. Why are things up in the air? 8 of Wands. 3 of Cups. Guys, this is my cheating card. And of course, all claims are alleged for entertainment purposes only. My 3 of Cups cheating card. Dang, what? Okay, who allegedly possibly cheated? This is having your cake and eating it too. Basically, there's a cheesecake here. Oh my god. Okay, this is celebrating. This is also partying. So there could have been somebody who was like drinking and partying, you know? Like we were just talking about with our birthday celebrations. Somebody may have celebrated a little too hard and I don't know. This is not good. Who is this? Is this George or Amal? I think it's probably George, but we're gonna ask George or Amal. Who's the one that did this 3 of Cups kind of vibe? 9 of Swords. I mean, the stress, the anxiety. I mean, whoever did it, whoever did this, I think they actually did do it because they are really stressed out about the ending of a cycle, possible ending of their marriage. 9 of Swords. 9 is the ending, like we just talked about with Adele. Oh my God. Okay. Oh my God. Ooh la la, Sage Moon. Oh my God. Good point, Sage. Okay. Who is this? Who did it? Somebody was looking for an emotional new beginning. Oh my God. We're taking these two. Okay. The Chariot. Now, there are 2 men on this card. There have been some rumors about George Clooney in the past. I don't know. I don't want to go into it too much, but I will say, obviously, I think this was George. I think that he was maybe looking for, this is Page of Cups, this is 3 of Cups. This is being immature, maybe looking for a new beginning. This could have been a younger person, someone that's certainly younger than he is. Yeah, because this person also shows up here. 3 in the Page. Yeah, okay. So I think there was a younger person, and this could have either been out like at a party or on set, but there was some sort of situation where now he is having sleepless nights. He is very stressed. His relationship is up in the air over this. Could have been someone of either gender, to be honest. Okay, and then we have, what is this? The 2 of Wands. Yeah. This is putting their future in jeopardy. This is so weird. Also, because I never even heard about this. You know, again, it's sort of like the age old, tales old as time. Like, I don't know. I feel like he's a movie star, he's a celebrity. A lot of those people, they do end up doing this kind of thing and then they regret it. Anything else about this couple? I don't know. Anything else about them? I literally know nothing of this story either. Just kind of seeing what the cards, what comes through. Actually, let's pull a card for George in the relationship, and then we'll pull a card for her energy, and we'll end it there. Okay, what is George Clooney's energy in this relationship, allegedly, for entertainment purposes? The Hierophant. Okay, so this is a lesson for him. He's learning a lot of lessons right now. I think he's learned a lot from his wife, and having a mature connection with someone who is your intellectual equal will do that for you. So that makes total sense. I think he feels like he learns a lot from this relationship. Okay, what about Amal? How does she show up, or what is her energy towards George, or what's going on here for her in their relationship, allegedly? The Temperance card. She is very balanced. I'm telling you guys. I'm telling you. She has this like very mature, very balanced energy. I think that's why he learns a lot from her. It's like she makes him a better person. She makes him a better person. I think that sometimes though that can be hard for people if they feel like they always have to be perfect around certain people. Like maybe she's a little bit out of his league in a way, as far as like how temperate she is, how kind and giving. Like maybe he has to be on his A game all the time. Maybe that's not who he really is. Maybe it is. I don't know. Let's see. Don't hate me, but I never understood the hype about George Sage Moon. Me either. I literally was telling Michael this the other day because I don't know, I saw something and it was like talking about how George Clooney is so great. And I was like, not to be rude. I mean, he's a, great actor, fine person, I'm sure, but I've never gotten it either. Like why people are just so obsessed with him. Like I don't get it. I don't see it at all. So, Sage, I will not hate you. I'm literally 100% in agreement. Okay, here we go. 5 of Swords, some dishonesty. 5 of Swords is out tonight again. Yeah, there's some dishonesty. Oh, wait, this is the same card we got for Ben Affleck. Aren't George and Ben Affleck friends? If not, they have a similar kind of there's this charm and this desire to be free, but also desire to be with someone. And I think that a lot of celebrities, they feel like they can have their cake and eat it too. And then, when they get caught and it doesn't work out, there's a lot of regret here. And for George, it's this 9 of Swords. But this is the same energy we got for Ben Affleck. Very interesting. Yeah, I think it was just thinking that thinking you could get away with it. And then we have the Queen of Cups, stop it. Not the Sabrina Carpenter card. Um, and JLo came out as the Queen of Cups. You guys, there are some themes. This must be just like the current astrology. Venus is currently in Libra. So I feel like when Venus is in Libra, especially relationships have to be, genuine, authentic. You have to have that give and take. If not, Venus and Libra does not smile upon that. I think it will be exposed. And that's what this is all coming out. So, yeah, Queen of Cups. I think that Amal is the Queen of Cups. It's this feeling of like, I don't know, just like wanting to see if you can get away with something. I hope that's not true, but that's what the Tarot D says. So, whoever requested this, I hope that gave you some clarity. Womp womp. Sorry about that one. That was like a little sad at the end. TJ says, same about George, but he's been grown since I was a kid, so I never had a crush on him. Yeah, right. Same. Let's see. Oh my God. Sage says, TJ, oh my God, period. Yes, may they get into their weird bag. I love that for them. Wait, what? Hold on. Oh, I read. I skipped it. I skipped a message. I thought this was about George Clooney. I was like, what weird bag? Okay, yes. Off the wall plots. Okay, very cool. I feel like Zendaya does really well with those types of roles. Like she can really pull off anything. Gigi says he's so gorgeous, LMAO. Okay, Gigi, well, good. You know what? Well, then the good news is we're not gonna fight. We're not gonna fight you for him. All yours, Gigi. No, but for real, that's the beauty of life, right? Everybody has their own taste. Like if we all like the same people, it would just be a nightmare. So that's good. I'm glad you like George. Sage says, LOL, phew. I'm so glad our T tribe is on the same page about George. We still love you, Gigi. Wish him the best, though, for sure. Wish him the best. Wish him the best. I like that, Sage. Okay, you guys, I love you so much. Thank you for joining me tonight. This was fun. I hope you enjoyed spilling a little bit of the tea. And yeah, I feel like there's a lot of love triangle energy going on right now in Hollywood. And yeah, Venus and Libra does not smile upon that. So it's going to be exposed. But the good news is that the couples that are strong, like Adele and Rich Paul, in my opinion, they're just going to keep getting stronger. So right now with Venus and Libra, this is a good time to, date, get serious, just a little bit of a little astrology tidbit to end on a positive note. This is a good time to like go on dates, ask somebody out, you know, just it's like love when Venus is in Libra, love is like a fairy tale. So it's like this is the time where you can just be a little bit more dreamy. Okay? I love it. But, for these people definitely getting exposed. Okay, bye. Bye Claire. You're so sweet. Thank you. I hope you have the best birthday also. Oh my god. And break away if you're not on till then. Aw. Well, I'm going to definitely be back before I leave for my trip, 100%. But thank you so much, Claire. You're so sweet. I appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing birthday too, the 11th. Aw, thank you so much, Sage. Thank you for hanging out. This was really fun. All right, you guys. Y'all are the best. I love you so much. I hope you have a great start to the week. And definitely I'm going to be posting that Sabrina deep dive tea with Shawn and Camila, and I do have dates and receipts. So I'm excited to see what you guys think about that one. All right, you guys, I love you. Have a good night. Thanks for being here. Bye.